the way they tumble. It's amazing how they just walk out of it sometimes.
Amazing.
All right, coming up after the break, we're going to meet a German pop rock band called Tokio Hotel. Not only big in Europe, but also in the US and here in Asia. We'll meet the guys right after the break.
We've had a lot of young stars on our show today, or one anyway. We've got another
No, these guys are a bit older.
Just a little bit.
A little bit? I don't know their ages, but I think, yeah, probably in early 20s.
Early 20s.
Yeah. Talking about Tokio Hotel, they are the biggest act to come out of Germany in decades, and they have inspired legions of fans all over the world with their brand of pop rock and their unique style.
The band members were in our studio recently and they told us about their rise to fame.
All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to the program. Welcome to Singapore.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Let me start off by asking you, how would you describe your music? In your own words, how would you guys describe your music?
That's really hard to describe. I think if you search for one word, it's like incredible music.
Of course.
Not shy at all, I can see.
I think it's really a mixture. So the new record is a bit more electronic, but in general it's rock music. And we sing in two languages, in German and in English. And yeah, but I think in general it's rock music.
Yeah. What do you find easier, singing in German or English?
English was really hard for me. As you can hear, it's not my mother tongue, and
especially the first record.
The first record was really hard, yeah. So we translated everything in English, and I'm a perfectionist in every way, and I wanted to sound like like a native speaker. So it took some time in the studio, but I think now we can't decide what we prefer. I think we like both languages, and yeah.
No, because speaking, it's actually very, I mean, you speak very well, considering it's not your mother
tongue.
Thank you.
No, it's not our mother tongue, and we had bad teachers in the school, so it's not the best English.
Do you think it's to do with all your traveling, that you've had to pick up?
Maybe, yeah. I think it's good to spend some time in America, and then you get used to it. And for the new record, we went to LA and Miami and produced some stuff over there, and that was really helpful.
But when you're working together, practicing, do you converse in German, or do you sometimes speak English, or both?
No, we speak German.
We speak German. Yeah.
The swear words come out better that way.
Yeah, right. We know more in German.
What about writing? Do you write any of the songs in English, or you write in German first and then always translate?
Yeah, for the last record we had also some songs first in English. It was a bit, it was a mixture. Some in German and some in English.
Okay. Gustav and Georg, maybe you can tell us, how did you come to join the band, or how did you come to be one band?
Actually, we met those two guys in a small little live club in our hometown, Magdeburg. It was like an open stage night, and we saw them.
They saw the performance of Bill and me, and they, were amazed.
Away.
Yeah,
no,
they said, after the performance, they said, "Okay, can we join the band? Please, we pay you money." And
and we said, "Okay, that's fine."
You are definitely not the shy one. Now, let me get the truth. So, why did you accuse
Bill was behind the keyboard and starting the drums and the bass from there.
Actually, it was really hard to find someone in our age, and it's really a small city, so it was kind of hard.
Yeah. I mean, at that time, you were, 10 years old or so when you got together.
Yeah.
Do you feel like, in any way, that you would have missed out on your childhood in any way?
I think, our first single and our first release with Tokyo Hotel was, we were 15 years old, and from that moment on, it was a completely new life, so everything changed, and we just worked every day. But it was what we wanted, so it was our dream, and it was completely cool for us. The first time was just incredible. But on the other hand, of course, you miss some things. You can't go out on the street in Europe. You can't do what you want to do with your friends or whatever. So it's another life, and you have to love it, and we love it. So.
Oh, Gustav, let me ask you a trick question here, or maybe a pop quiz. The name Tokyo Hotel, what's behind that?
Is it a question? Okay.
We used to call Devilish.
Yeah, that's right. And you changed it.
First name was Devilish, and it was just like stupid.
Yeah. And we never thought about this name, it was just, okay, Devilish sounds cool. Yeah. And later on we thought, okay, we need a new name which fits very well. And it was just the sound of it, and it's great, you don't need a translation. Tokyo Hotel is Tokyo Hotel everywhere.
Yes.
So there was a good point, and we just think it sounds cool. And
Right.
And hotels like a symbol, you know, for our life, because we always stay in hotels.
Have you been to Japan? To Tokyo?
No, never. Hopefully in the summer.
Okay.
Okay. Well, tell us what you think of Asia so far. You've been touring in this region?
Yeah, no, never.
It's our first time. We just arrived yesterday, and I think it's the most beautiful city I've ever seen. Singapore is so
beautiful,
beautiful, incredible. It's more than
you have a lot of green, and you have great buildings, and it's beautiful.
And the weather is so good.
You like the weather?
Yeah. In Germany it's so cold at the moment.
Yeah, it's a European thing, you see. We always joke about, you know, people, tourists coming in, they're the only ones who sit outside at the cafe, outdoor for lunch, and we're like, it's kind of hot here. What are you guys doing?
It does get kind of sweaty.
Okay, Bill, we got to talk to you about your look. You're a bit of a fashion icon. With the I think what's been now termed by Adam Lambert the manscara. Also, I mean, really? Is this how you wanted to sort of come up? This is your look?
Definitely, yeah. I went like this to school, and I had a lot of problems with that.
Yeah, we had a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
our school time was not the best time. It was always. I think I started everything with 9 or 10 years to, you know, wear makeup and color my hair and everything. And it was, I think the whole start was at a Halloween party. I went as a vampire, and after that I started to wear it in my prime time. That was the beginning, yeah.
Right.
Oh, so Tom, being the older brother by 10 minutes, did you have to do a lot of defending?
Yeah, you know, but we it's okay for me. It's okay for me that he, you know, looks like that, and I'm the older brother, and I think everybody can feel it. I think for everybody it's clear that I'm the older brother, and you know.
It feels good to have an older brother.
Yeah, it's good for him. It's good for the whole band.
But I guess in that sense, people never mistook you for each other, because it's clear. I mean, if he went, you guys look totally different now.
Yeah, we were always different, really different.
But I think when we were 6, we wore the same clothes and everything, and we had like sweatshirts with Bill and Tom on it for the teacher and everyone.
Yeah.
Did you, Gail and Gustav, did you guys ever meet them when they know them when they were?
Unfortunately not. But I would love to see them wearing the same clothes and the same hair.
I can show you some pictures maybe later.
It's one of those things parents do, I think. Oh, so cute. We'll put them in the same.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So tell us about the dynamics of the group. I mean, you obviously all get along all the time. I mean,
You know, we have some fights sometimes going on, but I think it's normal, and we know each other very well. We are, you know, 10 years. I mean, it's and the whole career thing, you know, is it's like we did everything together, and we're on the road for such a long time, and I think we are very close. Everyone.
Who's the joker of the group, Paul?
The joker. You know, very often it's me, but sometimes it's also George. But he don't want to be the joker. It's like, you know, he's really clumsy. So, you know, most of the time we can, you know, laugh about George.
Yeah, so you need each other, you see, because otherwise he would have no jokes to tell if you want.
Right. Most of the jokes are about George.
Okay. No, Gustav? No.
No, Gustav.
Because he sounds like the serious one. I mean.
Yeah, Gustav is the serious one.
I'm the shy one.
Shy one.
The shy one.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Shy Guy.
Yeah, he's a drummer.
I'm sure all the girls like that, right?
Cantor.
I'm not pretty sure.
So tell us now, I mean, are there any some of the artists that you like to listen to? Who do you sort of look to as role models? Or sometimes for inspiration to kind of see what they're doing?
Role models, I think we never had like one band or something, and no, because we're all...
listen to?
Yeah, we listen to different music. It's like, for me, it's a lot of hip-hop, and for him, it's more like, yeah. What do you listen to?
Everything. I think it's a mixture. I like David Bowie, and I like
David Bowie.
So
Aerosmith is a good band. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe some words for your fans here in Asia. What have you got to say to them?
We are excited to see them for the first time, because we didn't meet any fans so far.
Right, and thanks for the support so far. We just heard some things in the internet, and we're excited.
They were a lot of fun, weren't they?
I mean, yeah, I think they're a young band. You know, so they're still sort of getting